Mike, people say that KB is pretty demanding to work with. What's that about?
Well, Janelle, I would say that we are a demanding organization, and I think the reason for it is the construction industry in itself is very demanding. I think what's important to realize is that in order for us to build excellence, we need to set the bar extremely high. And when we set the bar high, it creates expectations and it creates a demand not only on our employees, but on our subcontractors, our vendors, our owners, and the architects and engineers.
A deadline is a deadline. We take deadlines very, very seriously and do everything in our power to meet schedule deadlines and cost requirements.
You know, if you go back and you step back and look at our strategic plan, and we sat and talked about our core values, I mean, the dedication that our organization and the people within our organization have, and the pride that all of us bring to the table, it's two major factors in allowing us to do the unbelievable. I think the other thing is we're not afraid to be innovative. We're not afraid to think out of the box. You know, so how can we get 450 beds done when the client only wanted 250? You know, our people, and we push our people to think out of the box, be creative. Don't be afraid to bring an idea to the table, because you may surprise not only yourself but us on what you can bring.
You know, I've been with KB for 25 years, and I can say most of the projects have been challenges from the schedule. We have a reputation that if there's a project out there that has a difficult schedule, we're the guys to do it.
For us and for me, what is very important and very telling about our organization is the longevity that we have of a number of our employees. It's not uncommon to see our employees be here 10, 15, 20 plus years. And it's not just a small core, it's the majority of our employees. So.
And I think one thing different about KBE is we're a large enough company to attack the big jobs, but we have the feel of a smaller company when it comes to internally in our staff. You know, it's not unusual that the three owners, Mike, Eric, and I, are rolling our sleeves up daily working with our people. It's not somebody sitting in an ivory tower.
I really think it's a family. And, you know, with family, there's disagreements, there's arguments, there's frustrations, but there's really trust and there's loyalty. And I think that's something that permeates amongst the three of us, as well as our, you know, with our employees. And I think the trust and the loyalty, knowing that we're going to be there for them when times get tough, both personally as well as you know, career-wise, work-wise.
And I think on the other end, there are a lot of people who spent 10 and 20 years here who've literally grown up here. We've hired them out of school or very early in their careers, and they've had the opportunity to advance, take on more responsibility, and flourish.